So,
Well, good morning, Dr. Moore. Thank you for joining us. I wanted to take an opportunity to ask you about your reaction to Lipscomb's presence via Spark here in Williamson County and Franklin.
well, I think my first reaction about David Lipscomb and the Spark Center is it seems like you've been here forever. You've just blended into the community so seamlessly and so quickly over the past year. Um, you've been involved with our community. You've come forward. You've stepped up to the plate as if you were born here, and we really appreciate that uh, eagerness to be involved with our community. Uh, I've been to many functions there. The functions are always well planned, well organized. The space is inviting, and it creates a great area for visioning, creativity on the part of our community. The part I haven't experienced is really the educational component that occurs at, I suspect, really more at night and non-business hours. And for a community that last year created 2,300 new jobs, we're continually needing additional education, workforce development, uh, and also we have many people in these corporations that want to improve their level of education, and the only way they can do that is after hours educational opportunities such what as Lipscomb offers. So uh, great opportunity for developing our workforce and making sure that we have the best trained workforce available to go forward for all these new jobs that are going to happen in Franklin.
Okay. Well, good morning,
Good
Dr.
morning.
Jackson. I'm so excited that you were able to take time to meet with us this morning and give us a little sound bite.
Of course.
And so, one of the things that we're wanting to find out is just gauge your reaction to Lipscomb's presence in Franklin and Williamson County over the last year, and maybe give us some idea of how Lipscomb can contribute to your vision of higher education in Williamson County in the future.
Well, it's been very exciting. I was very excited to hear about the Spark Center and to actually go over there and see it. You just immediately think innovation. And we've always been a good partner. So even though we're post secondary, we're higher education, we didn't view it as competition. We are complementing each other with the work that you're doing here. So I think that Lipscomb has made a stronger presence. I see you and John and other people at functions, and you've been more a part of the community than in previous years that I've been here. So I think all of that has been great.
And what do you see your vision for higher ed in Williamson County? I know Columbia State is getting ready to roll out some grand plans. And how do you see Lipscomb being a partner in the future of higher education here?
Great question. Of course, I want to talk about Columbia State a little bit. We've been here since the 70s. You may not know, but we are the first community college in Tennessee, and we're very proud of the service we've provided for Williamson County. We've experienced the growth enrollment wise, and so because of that, we are embarking on a capital campaign for a brand new campus. And we are proposing to bring 3 buildings off the ground when we open, hopefully in fall of 2015. That's our goal. And so we definitely want to continue our partnership with Lipscomb. We envision having a university center. I think our role will continue. We provide good general education coursework that first 2 years for so many students that go on to Lipscomb. And we're always happy to hear that our students are doing very well when they come to you. So we see our role remaining as providing that first 2 years of a 4-year degree, as well as looking towards more career entry programs. Williamson County, if you've gone to any of their functions, have heard Matt Largen speak, they're focused on headquarters, information technology, healthcare. And so we're going to use our programs to complement what they're doing already in Williamson County. And we see us partnering with you as well. We provide the first 2 years of a degree in IT, you finish it up. And we see us just working together. We already have an articulation agreement with your business management, our business management degree to your program, and that's been very successful. So I think helping to do that. Also small businesses. I think with Spark, There might be some other opportunities for us to partner because we see existing and then those that are potentially wanting to get into small businesses being more of something we need to make sure we're providing training and services for.
Great. Okay. Well, thanks. Talk to me.
Got it.
And but those are kind of the main points.
Sorry, just be aware not trying to rock too much.
Okay.
It's a natural thing to
Yep.
do.
I won't rock at all. Okay. Thank you.
When if you're like me, you're talking like
I
this.
know. I'll try to keep my hands down. Okay.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, so good morning. Thank you for meeting with us, Mr. Largen. We appreciate your time and the energy that you put forth here in the county and in Franklin. And we wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about your reaction to Spark and Lipscomb and what we've done in the area in the last 9 months, and your vision for higher education and how Spark can continue to have a presence here in the community and help engage the community.
Sure. I think Spark has been a phenomenal success for Williamson County, primarily because it brings higher education down to our residents and our members and potential members of the Chamber of Commerce. It's great that the investment Lipscomb's made in Williamson County because it signifies long-term commitment to this area and the needs that we have for education and continuing education of our residents and our members.
Great. How do you see Lipscomb contributing in that way beyond what is currently happening?
Yeah, no, I think this is just the start of the partnership between the Williamson County Chamber and Lipscomb University. And I could see at some point even bringing some of the classes that Lipscomb does now at Spark into our member companies. So I think really this is just the start of a really great relationship between a phenomenal institution of higher education and the Williamson County Chamber of Commerce.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
Okay.
You're right.
Hi, Derica. Thank you for coming and speaking to us today about your academic experience here at Spark. And I wanted you to have the opportunity to share a little bit about what has been valuable for you to be able to pursue your graduate education here at Spark as an employee and a professional here in the Williamson County area.
Well, one thing that has been good for me with my educational experience at Spark is that I have been wanting to pursue my MBA degree, but it always seemed to be bad timing, or the distance to get to a facility was so far away, and I was concerned about traffic and just being on time for class and trying to focus. But with the Spark location, it was so close to work that it allowed me to be able to get from work to school in a small amount of time. It was very close to work. With the Spark location, they took care of trying to get your food for your dinner for the evening, so you could come to class, have something to eat, and focus on your classwork and the class for the day. So they took all the little things out that would be a challenge, and you could just focus on your studies, and that made all the difference. It allowed you to focus on what you needed to do and not really be so frustrated when you got to class.
What has been the best experience for you in terms of taking classes here at Spark?
The best experience. One of the things I liked about Spark and Lipscomb, it's been diverse. The people who have been in the class with us, everyone has had over 10 years of experience, and it has been great with the small class facility. We've grown as a family. We've shared with each other, and the experiences that people have taken from each of their companies or the differences they've experienced along the way, we've been able to share those. And the teacher has encouraged us to work as groups, and so just the whole team bonding has made us into a small family in the cohort organization. One of the things now is like we've all been together for a full year, and so now we're actually missing each other when we go to our electives. So we've really bonded and we've looked out for each other, not so much as just classmates, but now we do feel like family.
Okay.
That was great. All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay, so Marcus, thank you so much for taking the time to come over and visit with us
Not a
today
problem.
and share a little bit about your experience as a student here at Spark and what has been great about it and kind of what your the impact upon you as a student has been.
Okay. Well, the Spark campus here at Lipscomb has been, if anything, just very convenient to park. The meals before class are very helpful. It's one less thing I have to worry about during the week, and one less thing I have to prepare for before I go to school. The facility itself is very beautiful. We have all the state-of-the-art equipment that we need for class. It's used almost every class as well, so it's not just sitting there. And the other thing I think is the staff. They're always there to help print off our papers. They have my papers sitting at my desk when I get here. Even if I have a headache, you know, they go get me Tylenol, stuff like that. I mean, they just go above and beyond. And it's an excellent location. It's easy to get to. It's right off the expressway. And for all those things, it just takes additional pressures off the learning process and allows me to focus better on just learning.